Hey, what's going on, everybody? Chad, welcome back to Eternal Midnight. Who am I here with tonight?
What's up, guys? It's your boy Santino.
There we are. So I just got to see Venom Let There Be Carnage last night.
Yes, and I already know what the most interesting scene in that whole movie.
So you know what? We're gonna we're gonna have spoilers, obviously, in the title of this video. So we're just gonna we're kind of just gonna jump off from the post-credit scene, and then we're just gonna kind of talk speculation and some ideas that we were kind of coming up with, talking about everything going forward. So, like, remember when we first were talking about the post-credit scene, and when we first heard about it, all we heard was Venom is watching TV and sees Tom Holland's Spider-Man. Well, then we got to see the post-credit scene, and we saw the multiverse opened up and transported him somewhere else. So it's like that completely changed the whole premise of the post-credit scene.
That was a detail that so before I begin,
that was a major detail they left out of the spoiler.
Before I begin, slap me silly, Chad, because apparently I was right. Venom most probably will be in No Way Home, because from the way they framed the post-credit scene,
he's going to be. He has to be at this point.
For those who don't know, the post-credit scene of Venom Let There Be Carnage is Venom is watching TV. He's watching
in a shitty old hotel room.
He's watching a soap opera, a Spanish soap opera in a shitty hotel room, and then out of nowhere, the multiverse opens. The room does a shift. The hotel room becomes nice. He's suddenly in a tropical beach, and the TV channel changes to, from a soap opera, J. Jonah Jameson saying that Tom Holland,
Peter Parker is Spider-Man.
Yeah. So basically.
And by the way, real quick before you go on, when I saw it in the theater, I loved being in this theater because nobody in this theater knew about it. It was it was just like the reports. My theater went ape shit. Everyone was like, "Holy my God, he's gonna be in No Way Home!" The whole theater just lost their shit. It was awesome.
Yeah, because that is honestly what I see now. The whole plan of Sony, and it's honestly a genius plan.
So this was the whole point of doing this video, was what we're about to launch into now. Because we were talking about it off air, and I'm like, we gotta kind of take these ideas and throw them out there for people to hear. So Santino, go ahead.
So basically, I know you didn't watch Loki, Chad, so I'll just spoil it anyway, since you probably won't watch it anyway to begin with.
And I don't care. Go ahead, spoil it.
So basically, at the very end of Loki, the female variant of Loki kills Kang the Conqueror's variant. And because of that, it sends a ripple throughout the multiverse. The TVA is not there to manage all the time variants, so they're all splitting into various different multiverses now. So basically, all the multiverses are coming together, and that allows Sony to bring in their characters. So basically, Doctor Strange doing that magic spell, and since there's no TVA to guard, equals multiverse characters from Spider-Man. So let's talk about No Way Home first. So I'm so happy that my theory was confirmed, that I'm sure Venom will be involved at some point. Go back to our August No Way Home trailer review. I said Venom will be involved. I can bet my right hand that Venom will be involved at some point in No Way Home. And I was
he has to. They would not have shown that post-credit scene the way they did if he wasn't going to be in it.
Exactly. And I told you, there's a whole ass reason why they made sure that Venom comes before No Way Home. It's because of this. It wouldn't make sense to show Venom after No Way Home and have that post-credit scene. It wouldn't. Exactly. So that's the whole point. It's like Venom, I'm 99.9% sure at this point that Venom will be involved in some way in No Way Home. Because when you have a multiverse event with 3 Spider-Men and the villains, Venom will be involved in it at some point. Either as a villain or as a hero.
He has to. He just Has to. They would not have put that post-credit scene there and then not stick him in No Way Home, because it's like, to do what? What, they did that so it's like he can show up in Spider-Man 4 instead? No, they didn't. They put him in the MCU right now for a reason. Which, by the way, I remember, I think back in that August episode, I said something about, I hope and think this version of Venom came from TASM, because it felt like that. And then when we heard about the leaked post-credit scene, and it was him seeing Tom Holland, I was like, oh man, there goes my theory. He's always been in the MCU. And then seeing him warp from one universe to another, I was like, hey, he still might have been in the TASM universe now. I was like, I did get my wish.
It does make sense, because Venom and TASM look aesthetically similar. They have a glossy, like, technology look. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You know what I'm talking about? Like, Oscorp has that glossy, shiny look, and also Venom has that glossy, shiny technology look. Like Evil Corporation. So it
just seems like this is this type of Venom that would fight Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, and hey, maybe we're wrong. Again, this is just speculation. Maybe we're actually wrong, and like he just comes from a separate universe.
That would be so stupid if they did that.
But putting Venom in No Way Home is totally smart, because it's a Spider-Verse event. They're going all out in this one Spider-Verse movie, and like as we said in our last like No Way Home talk, you know, Chad and I's dream is that how do I put this?
What is your dream shot, Santino? What is your dream shot of this film? Of No Way Home.
The lineup of Tobey, Andrew, Tom, Venom, and Spider-Gwen all in one.
And you forgot number 6.
And Miles.
Just, again, it's probably not going to happen with those 6. It would be incredible, but it's like, the chances of that happening are like 1%. So it's like, we're not getting our hopes up. We're not building ourselves up. We're not trying to spread rumors. We're just saying, like, our dream lineup would be the 3 Spider-Men, Venom, Emma Stone as Spider-Gwen, and then
Miles.
Pick a good actor for Miles.
Yeah, but
and they would all come from the different universes. You know what I mean?
My bet is that's not gonna happen. I think it's most likely gonna happen. It's the 3 Spider-Man and Venom versus the Sinister Six. Because that would be like that would be golden right there. I mean, like, that's okay already for me. That's more than okay.
Yeah, hey, for those who've seen it and those who haven't yet, Venom said, you know, he wants to be a lethal protector many times in Venom Let There Be Carnage, by the way. Yeah, so it's like, that would make sense for him to team up with the good guys now.
Yeah, and honestly, like, can you imagine Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man reacting to Venom? It's like, I'm sorry.
I would love to hear a joke about, I fought somebody named Venom and he was a pussy.
Yeah, and Venom comes like, oh my god, this guy's totally different.
Or he'd like show him a picture or like a video of the Venom he fought. I could totally see this version of Venom being like, wow, that guy's a pussy. That guy looks nothing like me. I would kick his ass in a fight.
I can't wait. Honestly, can you imagine like Green Goblin, like an Ock being so scared like when Venom comes down? Like, imagine like that. Imagine
they like send one of their henchmen at Venom and he just like rips their head off and eats it. And it's like, they're like, okay, we're not dealing with Spider-Man with this guy. This guy will kill us if he gets the chance.
But I love it, honestly. I love it. I love imagine the scenario, chat. Like, you know, the Spider-Man like being down and like Goblin's doing his monologue, like, it's over. I've won. Like, this multiverse will be ours, and then out of nowhere, like, a black, like, symbiote hand just punches Goblin off his glider, and then Venom's like, not today, asshole, and like, it's like,
oh my, dude, that's another one of those. I have a feeling when we see No Way Home in theaters, and again, we're gonna find you a way to do it.
Yeah.
I have a feeling No Way Home is going to be one of those movies where multiple times in the movie, people are going to be on their feet, just like losing their minds.
Yeah, like Infinity War. Because like Infinity War had a lot of those.
No. I had more people at my theater losing their minds during the original Avengers than I did during Infinity War.
Oh, really? No, because like
dude, when I saw the original Avengers, it was on release day, but I was in a movie theater that I paid like $40 to go to.
You told me you didn't all.
Yeah, it was a day-long thing where it was all of Phase 1 and then the Avengers at midnight. It was like the coolest thing ever. So it was like, I was in a theater with a bunch of fans. So it was like, people just lost their minds at so many points of the original Avengers. So it's like, that's what this will be like. Seeing stuff that we never thought we'd see on...
Exactly. Like
I'm not going to say we never thought we'd see Captain America wield Mjolnir. But at that point, I almost want to say we were desensitized, because it's like, we've already seen so much that was just another thing added on of that was cool, as opposed to we're going to see Andrew Garfield, Tom Holland, and Tobey Maguire standing side by side. We're going to see we're going to see the original and 2 reboots all standing next to each other.
That's gonna be awesome. I can't wait to see that, honestly, because it's basically confirmed at this point. Like Marvel can deny it all they want, but like from what I heard from the leaks, I mean, again, this is not true. I'm not sure if this is true, because it's nothing is true.
Rumored leaks.
Yeah, nothing is true until it comes out. The official trailer of No Way Home, which comes out in November, the last shot will confirm that, hey, Tobey Maguire, Garfield, and Holland are all in this one movie.
Nice.
And like, it's a big movie. I mean, like, you have Doctor Strange, you have the Sinister Six, you have the 3 Spider-Man, and you have Venom. It's like, I hope that you guys can juggle this. But even if you don't, like, even if it's a mess, I'll still like enjoy it, like, because like it's a fucking Spider-Verse.
Exactly. Even if it's a mess, at least it will be an enjoyable mess. And I'm sure there's people out there who will still find problems with it, who'll be like, you guys just like it for the nostalgia. It's like, okay, good. Go be miserable somewhere else then. We will sit and enjoy this movie and watch it a million times. You can go watch something else.
Yeah, exactly.
So we kind of went over a lot of what we wanted out of No Way Home in our last video. So if you kind of want us to dive more, go listen to that. But there was some more stuff we kind of wanted to talk about, that we were talking about what's going to happen, what we want to see happen, what we think's going to happen past No Way Home.
Okay,
so
go ahead. Go past No Way Home. I had this theory in my mind, and I swear, like, if it's not true, then fuck it. I mean, like, it's not true. I mean, like, obviously.
Yeah, whatever. We tried.
Yeah, I'm not a fucking fortune teller, so I wouldn't know anything, right? So, but here's my theory. At the very end of No Way Home, like, okay, the credits are rolling and all of that, and then they do a Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 style where they have like 5 different post credits.
Oh.
And then, so like, Tobey Maguire comes home, and then you see, like, on the newspaper, you know, this new terrorist, the Vulture, and then you see John Malkovich's Vulture that come out, and like, oh shit, and then like Spider-Man 4. By Sam.
Well, what do we say? Tobey Maguire will return in Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 4.
And I was like, oh yeah!
People will lose their shit.
Yeah, and then after that, Venom and then Garfield returns to his Spider-Verse, and then it's like, and then Venom comes out with him with that multiverse, and it says, "I'll be seeing you soon, Bug Boy," and then like. The Amazing Spider-Man and Venom coming 2022. Like, oh shit, it's a crossover with Garfield and Venom. Like, oh shit. And then after that, MCU Peter Parker, like, you know, goes back to his classroom and like, kids, I want you to welcome Miles Morales. And then like, oh my god, Spider-Man Miles Morales coming in 2022. And the very last shot, the last credits. Another universe, and it's Spider-Gwen swinging. She takes off her mask. It's Emma Stone, Spider-Gwen, coming 2023. Like, oh my god, dude! If that happens, I swear. Oh.
That would be pure genius, and I hope something like that happens. Because I don't remember if we talked about it, but why not? Why not give us a TASM 3 and a Sam Raimi Spider-Man 4? Why not? I get what I want. I get more TASM. For those who've listened to Ken loves Raimi's Spider-Man. He gets Spider-Man 4. and then everyone else still gets the MCU, and then everyone who
Spider-Gwen.
wants Spider-Gwen, they get her. So it's like, it's a win for everybody for whatever you want. And the best part is, Sony will make bank on all of it.
Yeah, I wouldn't see them not doing this, honestly. I had a fear, like, after this all goes down, and like, they all return to the universe, and they get all, like, their own solo films announced.
Oh, that would be amazing. But there's a movie that everyone seems to have forgotten about, except us.
Yeah.
Santino, what was it we were talking about?
And that's Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness.
No.
Oh, what? No, it's not?
Morbius.
Oh, that's right, Morbius. Yeah, I mean,
nobody forgot about Doctor Strange. No, we're going in chronological release order. Don't forget.
Yeah, right.
So, No Way Home comes out in December. Morbius comes out in January. And what two universes do we see in that trailer? We see Sam Raimi's Spider-Man graffitied on the wall, but we also see the MCU's Vulture. Right. How does that make sense?
So I have a feeling that we discussed this yesterday off air. Like I have a feeling that the multiverse opens, Morbius gets pulled into MCU, and he's gonna appear in.
So where does Morbius? So Morbius starts in Sam Raimi's universe, right?
Yeah, and he's gonna appear in Multiverse of Madness.
Yep.
Oh, that's.
I doubt he's not gonna show up in No Way Home. I mean, that would make no sense because his movie comes afterwards.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. He's not gonna show up in there.
But I could see him definitely showing up in the MCU because there's a reason the Vulture and Sam Raimi's Spider-Man are in the same trailer. That was not a mistake, I don't think.
Yeah, that's not a mistake. But man, I mean, I have a feeling Morbius will be in Multiverse of Madness because it just fits. It fits that description. Like, Multiverse of Madness is like this big. I think it's gonna be like the Avengers event. Because like, from what we've heard, that Multiverse of Madness is gonna have the X-Men coming in, and Scarlet Witch, and Doctor Strange. Like, we don't know what's gonna happen. I have a feeling that multiverse issue won't be solved. My other theory is honestly that at the end of No Way Home, like they defeat the villains for sure, but the Spider-Man have No Way Home. The title named Spider-Man No Way Home. So what does that mean? It means that I think, in my opinion, and it corroborates what you saw, Garfield and Maguire are gonna appear in Multiverse of Madness.
I'd see it. I mean, I don't know. With the rumored leaks I've heard about, with the rumors I've heard about it, it seems like this movie's going to be Doctor Strange and Scarlet Witch. So who knows? I don't know. But I know there's a reason Derrickson left. And I have a feeling Derrickson left because he wanted to go far more horror and they wanted to turn it into an event film.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I'm pretty sure that's the reason he left. Because it was creative differences, which, yeah, I don't think he wanted to make a big, Russo-style giant ensemble film. He was like, no, I'd like to explore, the more horror aspects. And they were just like, we've got other ideas for the character. And he walked away, which was unfortunate. But whatever. No, whatever.
Yeah. So, like, what do you think? What would you like to see, Chad, going forward for the MCU and this multiverse thing that they're doing?
I don't know, because if you look at the lineup going forward, okay, we got Thor, Guardians, Black Panther 2. None of anything else post this looks like it's really going to incorporate, embrace the multiverse as much as these two movies are. So it's like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like Thor: Love and Thunder, oh God, watch Jane come from the multiverse.
Oh my God.
Watch it not be the Jane of the Earth we know. Let's see, Wakanda Forever. I don't see that having anything to do with the multiverse.
Namor, maybe from another universe?
No, he's coming from the ocean. The Marvels.
Nah.
I don't know. I mean, they're already setting up. I mean, we've already got Captain Marvel. What's her face was in WandaVision, and I mean, I don't see a reason why Ms. Marvel would come from somewhere else.
Yeah.
Maybe Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania could deal with it. Guardians of the Galaxy 3, I don't see that having anything to do with it because
Ant-Man and the Wasp will have the Fantastic Four.
No, well, maybe Kang's gonna be in it.
So like, anyway, that's not the point of this whole thing. And like, the point of this whole thing is like, we're just speculating and all that. But as we go closer to the release date, No Way Home is just gonna be like this epic film. I feel it. I can just feel it. Like with what they're doing, it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, it's gonna be nuts. Merry Christmas, everyone. No, it'll be fun. It'll be fun to watch on the big screen. It'll be fun to see what theories we've got that come true. It'll be fun to see what theories we didn't even come up with that just they randomly throw at us and we go, oh my gosh, how did we not think of that?
Remember, Chad, one of our theories is already confirmed. It's like there's a point.
Venom.
Yeah, Venom is gonna be in No Way Home for sure.
So we were right about one of them. And like we said, I will just say it. If Emma Stone shows up as Spider-Gwen, I mean, I'll be borderline like ready to cry out of pure just joy. Like, yes, I never thought I'd see this in my lifetime. Because then you get to add a whole new layer of depth to Andrew Garfield's version of Spider-Man.
Oh my god, yeah.
It's going to be great. So what ideas do you guys have for No Way Home and beyond? What do you think? What would you like to see come from the multiverse? Because I think the rumors for Multiverse of Madness is going to be possibly Professor X. We don't know which one. I think I know which one they'll go with. The safest one. Even though he already got his perfect out in Logan, I thought. But who knows? But what ideas do you guys have? Let us know down below. And what did you think of Venom? Let there be carnage, I guess.
All right,
so guys, we'll be back soon.
All right, guys. See you soon.